Hello, I'm here with Seth Schubert. We're talking today with Coed Sports. So how do you feel about playing against a girl?
I mean, if they compete, they should all get the same chance to play against us.
Okay. Do you think that Coed Sports is physically fair?
Yeah, I mean, the girl's willing to work hard and the guy wants to work hard. They're on the same level. Gender has no issue with it.
Do you think that a guy is genetically more inclined to physically?
I mean, I know girls are stronger than me.
Okay, should there be standards physically for Coed Sports?
I mean, yeah, you probably can't be able to touch a girl or a guy inappropriately, but I mean, besides that, you held the same standards.
So if you have a 300-pound guy and a 110-pound girl playing football, do you think that should be allowed? Or?
I mean, I think she's willing to get out there and take a hit by him, so she deserves definitely to get a spot on the team.
Okay. Do you think mental state is a factor with Coed Sports?
I mean, a little bit. I mean, guys tease a lot. I mean, it might take a toll on some girls, but I think it'll be a good challenge.
Okay, so if you got beat by a girl, how would that make you feel?
Make me definitely want to work a lot harder.
So you think that it would be better for your challenge?
Oh yeah, motivation.
Motivation? All right, thank you. Hello, I'm here today with Sarah Torrey. We're talking about the Coed Sports. How do you feel about playing against a boy?
I don't feel bad about it because I know that some girls are just as strong as some boys and some boys are weaker than some girls. So I don't feel bad about it. I mean, I would enjoy the competition. I think it'd be good competition for me.
Okay. Do you think that Coed Sports are physically fair?
It depends because some boys are really like short and skinny, and I know that I can bench more than some boys, and some boys can do more than me, but like sometimes it's physically fair because like I said, some boys are just the same size as girls and some girls are bigger, some boys are smaller.
So do you think there should be a physical test, like standard they have to reach?
Definitely. Like if you don't meet the standards, like for a girl to play on a guy's football team, if she doesn't meet the standards, then she shouldn't play. But if it's a bigger girl, then she should be allowed to play if she meets the standards.
Okay, so do you agree that guys are genetically more inclined, like physically?
It depends because I know a woman can bear a lot more pain and pressure because a guy could never give birth to a child. Like they could never handle that pain. But yes, guys do have a lot more upper body strength, but women do have a lot more lower body strength.
Okay, yeah, I do agree that women can endure more pain.
Yeah.
But
I do agree that guys are
my
stronger,
perspective on it is that I think guys are more inclined physically, genetically, but a girl can compete with a guy.
Yeah.
It can be fair,
It
but it
can
just
be.
depends
Yes,
on the...
because I know multiple girls that even like play softball for other schools that can hit a ball a lot harder than I know a lot of guys can.
So does a skill factor come in with those kinds of sports?
Yes, of course. If a girl is not skilled enough to play on a guy's football team, she should not play. If a guy is not skilled enough to play on a women's softball team, then he should not be allowed to play.
So the mental factor is also there, not just physical.
Yeah, if the girl is, say like a girl plays on a guy's team, then if she isn't confident and she doesn't believe in herself and she's scared, then she shouldn't be playing. But that makes sense.
Yeah, okay. So if you got beat by a boy, how would you feel?
I honestly, like, I wouldn't be upset about it because it was good competition for me.
Yeah.
So if the boy cheated or anything like that to win, then I would be upset about it, of course. But if he genuinely played his hardest and I genuinely played mine, then I would, if he deserved to win, then he deserved to win.
So do you think that makes you challenge yourself more and make you a better player?
Yes, because I know that playing against people that are stronger than me, tougher than me, better than me, makes me 100% a better player at any sport.
So do you think that there should be co-ed sports?
This is kind of mixed because I think that if there's a girls softball team and a guys baseball team, then a guy has to play on the baseball team and a girl has to play on the softball team. But if a girl, since we only have one volleyball team here that's for girls and only one football team that's for girls, if a girl my size wants to play on the football team, heck no, because I would get pummeled. Like it would be bad. But if a girl the size of Tanner Weston, just for example, he's a bigger, stronger guy. If a girl that size that is physically and mentally stable to play it, she should be allowed to play it. And if a guy meets the criteria to play on the volleyball team, then he should be allowed to play. But like I said, if there's a sport for the girl, then the girl should have to play that sport.
Okay, well thank you.
No problem.
Hello, I'm here with Mrs. London, and we're going to talk about co-ed sports. So do you think that co-ed sports are physically fair?
I have mixed mixed emotions on that. I think for some sports they're fair, for others they're not. Contact sports, I don't know how physically fair it is, but for some other sports, individualized sports, yeah, I think it's physically fair.
Okay, so for contact sports, do you think there should be a physical test, like a standard that they have to reach to play with the guy?
No, because there's no physical test that the guy has to take in order to reach a physical point to play, so why should the girl have to take it?
Well, if there was a co-ed sport like that, then would both of them have to do tests?
I mean, if you're going to test both of them equally, then yeah, I think so.
So with non-contact sports like baseball and softball, do you think it's more skill and their mental factors compared to their physical ability?
I think it still takes a physical ability. I think if you have talent, you have talent, no matter whether it's softball or baseball. Mentally though, girls and boys playing together in sports like that, there's co-ed teams all the time that play co-ed softball. So I don't think that would be as big of a deal with co-ed sports.
Okay, so do you think if a guy got beat by a girl that they would have social problems in school or whatnot, getting made fun of for being beat by a girl?
I hate to say yes, but yes, I think so.
Do you think if a girl beat a boy, she would have the same effect in school? Like, what?
I honestly think it might be a little bit detrimental to that girl, because then she might be seen as, less feminine or, as maybe as manly, and I don't know, it's okay to be seen that way, but I don't know if maybe that's, eventually what they want to have.
So do you think that co-ed sports can cause social problems?
Yes.
Hello, I'm here with Mr. DiCarlo on co-ed sports. So how do you feel about playing against a girl if you was in the sport?
I think if any girl can do anything she wants, if she's capable of playing the sport, I recommend it 100%.
Okay, do you think that co-ed sports are physically fair?
It depends on the sport. Obviously, if the girl can play football, I just think of it like the Marines or the Army. If the girl can do it, she can do it. I do think men are built physically different than the ladies. However, I also think there are sports that men can't do well as ladies, such as gymnastics and things like that. I think it's based on your physical ability and your genetics, actually.
So do you think that there should be a physical standard for that individual to play the co-ed sport?
I think there should be, no matter what sport it is, there should be a standard. The standard, as Mike Conlon says. And if the person can do it, whether it's a male playing a female sport, or a female playing a male sport, I think there needs to be a set standard across the board. And I think if a boy can't beat that standard for the male competition, he shouldn't play, and vice versa.
Do you think it's up to the individual to decide on playing against a 310-pound male if she's a 110-pound girl?
Repeat that again?
Okay, if there was a 110-pound girl going to play in a co-ed sport, do you think it's up to her to make that decision to go against a 310-pound?
Yeah, that's her option. If she chooses to play that sport, it's football, it's her option.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.